Okay, good evening, everybody. David Paul with you in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. It is Tuesday evening. Had those overnight and early morning rain showers, thunderstorms overnight. Ended up with a beautiful day. As we go into the evening, we're actually beginning to see an isolated shower pop in spots. Skies have gotten a little darker over downtown. We could see an isolated shower this evening, an isolated shower. I'm expecting rain chances to really the coverage be less than 10%. Otherwise, a warm, humid evening is what's coming up. More storms tomorrow morning, so Wednesday morning. That's what our next batch of energy comes in from West Texas and will give us a round of rain and some thunder showers going through a big part of the day on Wednesday, starting mid-morning and lasting, I think, through early to mid-afternoon. Then another round of rain is forecast to come in on Thursday. We're not quite done with this wet weather pattern. This is what the radar looked like last night at 10 p.m. Before we, just as we were coming on the air for the 10 o'clock news. We were tracking this line of thunderstorms, and as it came through, it did produce a couple of severe warnings. We had wind gusts to 60 in the Spring area. Closer to Conroe, had a wind gust estimated at 75 as the storms raced across the area. A little bit of a bend to the line of thunderstorms last night, a little bit of a bow echo. Not a huge one, not a derecho, but again, a couple of spots did get those damaging wind gusts. It knocked some trees down and knocked some power out. That's what the radar looked like at midnight 30 last night as it just entered downtown. Livingston also had some tree damage as well. Then it all raced east and south and off the coast before 3:30, and that was the end of the severe threat. Had rain showers lingering and some cloud-to-cloud lightning lingering late into the evening and overnight. These are all the damage and wind damage, severe weather reports across the area. I mentioned the one in Spring. Had a gust to 60 mile an hour in Spring, did have some minor tree damage up there. Also in Montgomery County, Cut and Shoot had tree damage as well. High temp today on what's been a beautiful day after the rainy morning. High did go to 90, morning low 68. That was a rain-cooled 68. Normal is 90, so we were right on the button today. Record 98 set on this day back in 1928. Record low 50 set in 1901. Those are some old records that stand today. Becoming mostly cloudy now inland. There's the Med Center, building a new facility there. It's going up. And conditions outside in Galveston are just beautiful. You've had blue sky and sunny skies most of the day. Galveston 84 as we go into the evening. Bush is 89. Sugarland is 90. Conroe 86. Hobby 87. And this is about near the high temps. They're just coming off the highs for the day with highs in the upper 80s to near 90 across the board. Rain chances. So we have a slight chance for a scattered shower this evening. It'll come and go very quickly in the next hour or two. Then quiet overnight. But then as we head into tomorrow morning, rain chances ramp up. This is Wednesday, 5, 6, 7 a.m., less than 20%. But you can see rain chances begin to creep in by 7 a.m. to 20%. Then they'll ramp up to 40, 60, 80% by 10, 11 o'clock noon. So that's going to be our best chance for rain tomorrow, late morning into the first part of the afternoon. Lunch hour looks wet as we head into Wednesday. As far as a severe threat, it appears to be low. Storm Prediction Center has us in a 1, along with most of Texas, on a 5-tiered threat. So general thunderstorms may be an isolated severe storm. And if we get any severe weather events, it will most likely be straight line winds in some spots like we had last night with the rain and thunderstorms that were coming on through. Radar this afternoon as we head into the evening hours. It's been quiet all afternoon, but now I see a couple of little showers have popped up. And this is interesting. Just connect the dots with me. Couple of showers here, a couple of showers, but that's just north of Pearland. And then if you connect it, there's a little boundary sitting right in there. That's our little frontal boundary that's parked across the area. That's helping to kick off these rounds of thunderstorms and enhance them as they come. And I thought let me just take a moment here and let me zoom in on a couple of these showers that have popped up. I'm curious about this one here in southern portions of Harris County. And here we go. You know, it's a little storm, Brookside Village. That's you, Alameda to Brookside Village, just a little storm there. No lightning with it at the moment, but it's a heavy little downpour right there at 288 and the south side of the Beltway. So there's 288. Here's the south side of Beltway 8. Again, Alameda, Brookside Village, Alameda, Genoa Drive. You guys getting a downpour. That's popped up just from the heat of the afternoon working on that boundary. And then we saw another couple of showers. Yeah, here we go. Fort Bend County. Just a little bit, and further south down to Wharton. So folks near the Pierce Ranch getting a little bit of a scattered shower south to Hungerford on 59. And then here's a little shower popped up just west of Needville. So sometimes we call these, they have a little nickname called sunset sprouters. Finally get enough heat and humidity building to finally kick off a couple of isolated sprouters. Little showers pop up right as we head towards sunset on these summer days. And that, I think, is what we're seeing here. They shouldn't last too much longer. You can see the storms as they came through last night. What's left of them has raced down through Mississippi, Alabama, now Atlanta, Georgia's getting wet from that. And then look to the west. Here we go. We're reloading, recharging the atmosphere with new thunderstorms and multiple severe thunderstorm warnings out in West Texas, north and west of the Big Bend. This will be the storm genesis area where we'll see these storms coagulate, move down I-10, and push into the Houston area as we head into tomorrow morning. Computers pick up on this. Here they come. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Big picture has rain and thunder moving in across the area as we head toward the middle part of the morning. Let's back it up. Let me show you a closer view of the modeling. And there's the rain. El Campo to Palacios, just getting close to Needville, and Richmond, Rosenberg getting close to you guys. Angleton not far from you as we head into 7 a.m. in the morning. A couple of showers up north as well. Then that scoots and kind of bends back into the Harris County, Houston area, really from Huntsville to Conroe, Tomball to Spring, Houston to Baytown to League City down to Galveston and Angleton and the Brazosport area. Good chance for rain and thunder showers coming across by the middle of the morning tomorrow. That lasts into 1 o'clock. The modeling kind of curlicues it up to the north, but these small clusters of storms can really kind of have a mind of their own sometimes. So that rain may be further south. Some of that stuff could be further south as well. I think it's wet for a lot of the area going through mid-morning, through lunchtime, and at least through 1 o'clock. After that, the little disturbance itself is going to push into Louisiana. That will leave us with a few lingering showers, but by that time the atmosphere should be worked over, and by 4:30 in the afternoon most of the area is going to get a chance to dry out and things will settle down. We'll head into 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, fairly quiet. Now that's Wednesday evening. See that little cluster of storms up there north of Austin? That some of the models pick up on, and they bring that in here Wednesday night. Just a little impulse, just a little, how you doing? With a chance for a thunder shower coming in Wednesday night before Thursday afternoon things recharge. So it's a very unstable, active weather pattern we've got ourselves in here. Here's the setup. There's that little boundary I showed you, and look at how the modeling even picked up on this little string of pearls, little scattered showers popping up on that boundary here this Tuesday afternoon. There's the storms building up out west that we're already watching. We'll go forward into Wednesday. There they come sweeping in. Then they push into Louisiana by Wednesday afternoon. That's that little impulse I'm talking about Wednesday evening that could push through here Wednesday night real quickly. And then it's Thursday. They will redevelop on that little leftover boundary and give us a chance for scattered storms again as we go into Thursday. Rain chances then Wednesday 80%. Thursday at least 60%. We'll drop rain chances to 20% on Friday. Saturday looks dry, 30% chance for a scattered shower on Sunday. So we're in the middle of the wet weather pattern. We got a couple more days to go. Then things are going to kind of wind down as far as the widespread nature of the showers Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll go to isolated storms. Big picture, June 2nd through the 6th, near normal rain chances for Houston. Temperature-wise, we go back to above normal, at least by a little bit, the June 2nd through the 6th. That's the big picture, the way NOAA sees it. Okay, 5 days till hurricane season. Starts June 1st, ends November 30th. Now, again, it officially starts June 1st. It's about every 2.5 years on average that we get a named system in the month of May. This May, though, things are quiet out there. We don't see anything about to develop out here. No development expected over the Atlantic Basin over the next 7 days. There's the Gulf of Mexico. There's the Caribbean Sea, Lesser Antilles, all the way out to Africa. So things are quiet out here. There is a system we've been anticipating. This would become Alvin. That's the first name on the Pacific storm name list. Hurricane Center got it at 100% chance it's going to get named, but they had not done it yet. It has not developed into a system. They think that will happen over the next 48 hours. So we should see Alvin get born here in the next day or two. Again, there's the Gulf, Caribbean looking nice and quiet. And just looking out here, so dust. Dust is a very interesting player in hurricane season. For the next several days, you saw the forecast, all the dust forecasts to come off of Africa over the Atlantic Basin. Dust is it's a dry, sinking layer of air. Warm, dry, sinking layer of air. Those are three things, sinking warm air, that all work to suppress hurricane and tropical storm development. That's one of the reasons why in the Atlantic the season often starts quiet, because this time of year we're getting these big plumes of dust coming off the west coast of Africa. So that may keep it quiet through June 6th, but honestly, regardless of any long-range forecast, we just take it one day at a time when we go into hurricane season. Wednesday's numbers then. We're going to front load the rain chance, 40% rain chance at 7, 80% rain chance by and through lunchtime on Wednesday, down to a 30% chance for an isolated shower in the afternoon. The benefit of the clouds and rain the first half of the day is it holds down high temps to about 83 on Wednesday. Nice day after the rain. The extended forecast, 60% rain chance on Thursday. Friday down to a 20% chance. Then just a typical early summer weekend. Low 90s, a slight chance for a isolated thunder shower on Sunday, and we stay hot with temps near normal as we head into the first part of next week. That is where we stand with our next round of rain and thunderstorms coming in mid-morning through mid-afternoon tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody.